Hi, my name is Amanda, and I'm going to be doing my Smart Notebook 1 and 2 assignment. I decided it was easiest if I just did them both through screencast so that I can actually demonstrate the tools that are in the lesson I found. So what I did first was I went to the Smart Notebook Exchange and I found a lesson that had to deal with plants and how they grow. So here's my lesson. Here is an interactive piece where the kids can actually come up to the board and write on it and spell out these words. Here is a drag. So you just drag these words over to the spot where they belong. And the kids can come up one at a time, or one can come up and do all these and just drag it into the spot where it's supposed to be. For this one, you can move these pictures and see this.
A seed is planted into the ground.
And it tells you what stage the plant is in at that time. I thought that was pretty neat how it had a voiceover on it. And then it also has a voiceover on this whole paragraph right here. So you just click.
A seed is a little package. It has a baby
And it
plant
does
in it.
the entire paragraph. And then down here, there's questions from the paragraph, and the kids will come up and they'll click on whichever answer they think it is. Here, standards. And then this is pretty cool. It's a little interactive game that the kids come up to the board and they click and drag and determine if it's a plant or an animal, which is pretty simple for second grade. But I thought it was pretty cool how it came with that already built into the lesson. So which are the best practices? I thought that writing would be one because that's very interactive, and the kids come into the board and they get to practice their writing skills in a science lesson, which is a pretty great crossover. Another one would be the dragging, this one. So it's pretty interactive as well, and the kids can come into the board and drag, and if someone gets it wrong, someone else can like help them decide where the word should go. Um, yeah. So, oh, and improvements I would make would be this page. So for this one, you have to actually move the picture out of the way to get to the first stage and like click on it to listen to it.
A seed is planted into the ground.
Listen to it speak. So I would probably change it to where you just click on the actual picture instead of moving it, because I think that second graders can pretty much tell that this is first, second, third, fourth, fifth because of the arrows that go around. But yeah, I just thought that was a little unnecessary to have to move each one out of the way. So on to the next part of my lesson, or my project, is to manipulate a lesson, and I chose to manipulate the same lesson. So first of all, I'm going to add in a page in between slides 1 and 2. So add, here we go. So I'm just going to add some things in here. So for instance, I already did some of this stuff to practice, but I'll do it again. So drag this flower out here. I want, let's do this flower up here. And I'm just going to lock down these flowers so that they can't be moved. There. So after, I would like to make this boring white background into something a little more fun. So where did I do this? Here we go. I like this color. So that's nice soft pink. Matches flowers and stuff. So let's say I want to save just these three aspects of this whole page as a template. I mean, not a template, a theme. So I go back up here and I insert, oh no, format, theme, and create new theme from this page. So this is my new theme. I'm gonna name it flowers one since I named the other one flowers. Save down here at the bottom. Awesome. So now there's our template, and if we want to insert it, we can say that we'll put one after 5. So come here, format theme. Oh, wait. Come over here. Where was that? Oh, you go back over to this. I remember. Flowers 1, that's the one we just did. So I'm going to insert in notebook on the current page, which is this white right here. So now we have 2, 6, and 2 that are the same theme. So next I would like to add some text and manipulate it so that this page looks a little more interesting than just 2 flowers. So let's do this first one. I'm gonna write, where do plants come from? And then let's just center it so it looks a little better. We can even change the color if we want, but I'm gonna leave it that way. So I added this in here because, well, first, this is the title page, and all it says is plants, and then it goes right into writing. So I wanted to have the kids something to, oh, I did it on the wrong page. So let me add that up here. Okay, so I wanted this to be the next thing that the students saw after the first page because it gives them like a question to think about that has to do with the rest of the lesson instead of just jumping right into these writing activities. So now I think this is pretty cool. You can use this marker tool and we can write, let's find out. And then after you've written this, you can come back up to your mouse key. You can click and make it recognize let's find out. So it just made it into a actual computer text, which I thought was pretty neat how it could do that. So next we will add keywords. So let's see. We can go to this theme. I want to add keywords to it. So we go down here to properties after we click this little drop down. So for the keywords for this, I'm going to add plants and I'll do flowers. That's all for now. So we'll close that out. So after we've added keywords, we can back up gallery content. So here's gallery. Here's my gallery content. There it is. So I want to export it as a collection. I'm going to export it to my desktop, and for now, I'll name it. We'll do plants. So I'll save. I already did this once, so I'll just replace it. So then I also would like to save the entire thing, so I'm going to go to save as plants to sure, and we'll save it to my desktop as well. And as mentioned in the videos, it's very much of a good idea to have a USB or another way to save this that's not on the software, because if there's an update or maybe the software crashes, you could lose lessons, which could throw off an entire week of teaching, and you could really be in like a bad situation for that. So either like a USB or even a Google Drive, if you save it to your desktop and then save it to Google Drive, it'll be there. But yeah, it's just a good idea. So we created and added themes, we added keywords, backed up gallery content, manipulated text. So I wanted to add a link to a video I found, and I want to actually add it to one of these flowers. So I would like to link, and this will. So I already found a video that I like, and it's a time lapse of a plant growing from the ground. I thought it was pretty cool. It's only like a minute something seconds long, so it wouldn't be that long, but I thought it'd be interesting for something that the kids could watch. So then you see a little world right there. That means there's a link, and you click that hyperlink and it takes you right to YouTube and it'll start the video. So I thought that's pretty cool how you can incorporate it into a picture instead of having like a www dot and then whatever the link is in the middle of your presentation, because that just looks kind of ugly. So now writing, saving, and highlighting notes. So this lesson is actually pretty cool because it came with notes already in here for the teachers, and it's actually a link, so it's not part of the presentation, so no one else sees it but the actual teacher. So click on this. So here are the notes. It's in a Word document, and I'm not quite sure what highlighting the notes means. I'm assuming it's like I guess like doing this and highlighting. So if there's something important that you want to stand out for a substitute or a different teacher, you can just highlight it, save it, and then it'll go into the notes. But I'm going to leave it the way it is, so I'm not going to save it. And then also it says like a standard. Here are the standards. And this must be for South Carolina's standards, so these are just a good thing for other teachers to see so they can check off the standards that they've been teaching. What else? So, manipulated text and images, wrote, saved, highlighted notes. Okay, well, I think that's all. Thank you very much for taking your time and being in charge of this summer session. And I hope that you have a good rest of your summer and enjoy grading. Thank you so much. Bye.